Please come closer. I can't even see you all the way back there. Come closer when we read the stories. You'll want to see the pictures. Good morning. My name is Miss Stacy, and this is Preschool Story Time designed for ages 3 to 5. So let's go ahead and do our hello song. And the way that we do that is we slap our legs, and then we clap, and we do it again. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as we can. Hello. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slow as we can. Hello. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as high as we can. Hello. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as low as we can. Hello. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as quiet as we can. Hello, everybody. Okay, this is our last one, and it's the loud one. So if you need to cover your ears, now is the time, okay? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as loud as we can. Hello! Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's talk about our story time plan. It's all the way over here. We had a forest grow. Okay, we did our hello song, and I have 2 announcements. We'll learn a word in sign language and in Spanish. Then we will read our first story. We'll do a little song rhyme. We'll read our second story, and then we're going to play a little game, which will turn into a finger play. I didn't have bubbles planned for today. I'm sorry, but we are going to read our third story, and then we're going to get out scarves instead. So scarves are really fun. And then we'll talk about our craft, and we'll sing our goodbye song. So that is our plan for the day. I like bubbles too. I almost always do them. Okay, so for our announcements. This Saturday, our Super Saturday, is one of our most fun programs, I think, and I'll be here for it. It's Mr. Troy's Holiday Sing-Along. Do y'all know Mr. Troy? He's so much fun. He plays the guitar, and he sings and dances with the kids. And that will be in here at 10 a.m. And you can come in and out. It's so much fun. I also wanted to make sure that everybody is aware that we will be closed next week on Tuesday because it's Christmas Eve. And we'll be closed for 3 days next week. And then the next week, we'll be closed on Tuesday again for New Year's Eve. And then we'll go into our programming break. So the next preschool story time on a Tuesday is going to be January 21st. So we'll have a little bit of a break. But there are going to be other events on different days. So you may have seen this holiday schedule around. There's one posted on the glass back there. There's one on the table where the display books are by the preschool desk. And you can also find it on our Instagram page at FPL_youth and teen. And so you'll see that there are some drop-in free plays and a family story time here, family story time there. So there are things that you can do. It just won't be preschool story time on a Tuesday. So that is the announcement. So today, this weekend, is the winter solstice, and it's ushering in a new season. Are we going to do what? A craft. We are going to do a craft. It's not a bookmark, but I'll tell you about it at the end, okay? It'll be a fun one, I promise. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, okay, so this weekend we go from fall into the next season. Do y'all know what season comes next? It's the really cold one with snow and ice. Winter, that's exactly right. Does anyone know how to say winter in Spanish? Invierno. Invierno. And if you wanted to say it in American Sign Language, it's kind of a fun one because you just pretend like you're super duper cold and you make a fist and you put your arms like this and then you shiver your arms. Winter, invierno. You could say winter 3 ways. So winter comes in on the 21st of December. That's a very, very exciting. Okay, who's ready for our first story? Me too. Our first story today is called Big Snow by Jonathan Bean. Come closer if you want to. Mom, said David, when will it snow? I think soon, said Mom. Why don't you help make cookies while we wait? So David helped Mom make cookies. He took the sugar and raisins and flour from the cupboard. He measured out 2 cups of sugar, and he measured 1 cup of raisins. But then the flour, white and fine, made David think of snow. Look what he's doing with that flour. What a mess. So he decided to check on the weather. Small flakes fell softly, white and fine. Do you see the snow? Just a little bit of snow. Mom, said David, do you think it will snow taller than the grass? I think so, said Mom. Why don't you help me clean the bathrooms while you wait to find out? So David helped Mom clean. He put on the big yellow gloves, he sprayed the cleaner, psh, 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 and he scrubbed with the heavy brush. Do you all clean the bathroom too? But then the suds, white and fluffy, made him think of snow. So David decided to check the weather. The flakes were lying white and fluffy. You see a little bit more this time, don't we? A little more snow. Hi, friends. Welcome. Mom, said David, do you think the snow will cover everything? I think it could, said Mom. Why don't you help me change the sheets while we wait to find out? We have guests coming. So David took the sheets from the closet and he helped Mom take off the old sheets and put on the new. David is such a good helper. But then the new sheets, white and cool, made him think of snow. So David decided to check the weather. What do you think he found? The snow was covering everything. White and cool. It's a little different from the first time, huh? Mom, said David, is it going to be a big snow? It just might, said Mom. Why don't you finish eating lunch and then take your nap while we wait to find out? So David took his blanket and pillow from his bed, and he curled up in the big armchair. He closed his eyes, and he began to dream. What do you think he dreamt about? That it was a very big snow. That's right. That the snow fell heavily. That wild wind pushed flakes through the window cracks. That it howled and it shook the walls. That it roared and blew open all the doors and piled drifts in the house. Look at all the snow in their house. Mom, called David, is this big snow? Sit down, sis. Yes, called Mom. Help me clean up this huge mess. She asked him to help clean up the snow mess. She's plugging it in, isn't she? So David helped Mom clean up the snow. He tried to push the door shut, but the drifts were too deep. He tried to shovel away the drifts, but the snow just fell heavier. Suddenly, loud thumping shook the house. David woke up. There was stomping at the door. It was Dad, home early from work. Dad, said David, is it a very big snow? Why don't you come find out for yourself? So David and Mom put on their winter coats. They wrapped long scarves around their necks. They pulled on warm hats and gloves. Then David, Dad, and Mom went out to check on the big snow. Look at all that snow. Whew, I bet they were glad it wasn't in their house, huh? And there they are, just eating food with snow on the ground still in their living room, their kitchen. The end. Okay, so now we're going to do a little action rhyme. We do it in baby bookworms all the time, so you may recognize it. We're going to be bumping up and down in our little blue sled, okay? So first we're going to be bumping, and then we're going to be waving to our friends, and then the snow's going to be coming down, okay? And we're going to bump real hard, okay? Can you jump up and down like we're bumping on a sled? Okay. Bumping up and down on my little blue sled, bumping up and down on my little blue sled, bumping up and down on my little blue sled. Won't you be my darling? Waving to our friends on a little blue sled, waving to our friends on a little blue sled, waving to our friends on a little blue sled. Won't you be my darling? Snow's coming down on a little blue sled, snow's coming down on a little blue sled. Snow's coming down on a little blue sled. Won't you be my darling? Good job, guys. Okay, so now we'll read our second one. This is one of my favorite picture book authors, Kevin Henkes, and it's called Winter is Here. And the pictures are by Laura Dronjek. Okay, winter is here. It's everywhere. It's falling from the sky and sitting on the houses and dripping from the roofs. It doesn't look like winter outside yet, does it? Maybe this weekend it'll magically change. I don't think so, though. And sticking to the trees in clumps and curls. I love when it snows. Winter is reaching through the branches and crouching in the doorways. What's in the doorway there? Is that a dog? It looks like a kitty cat to me. And there's a little bunny under the snow. Do you see it, Hazel? See the kitty cat? And settling here and there, softly, so softly. But winter can be hard, too. Ice covers the pond. The leaves underneath are like stars in glass. It does kind of look like that. It can take a long time to get ready for winter. You've got boots and zippers and vests and zippers and jackets and zippers and hats and snaps and scarves and mittens. Look, all ready, warm and ready to play outside. Winter is outside, of course, but it's inside too, feathering the window and dusting the dog and sitting on the table. Yeah, I think it looks like they made it out of cotton balls, maybe. Yeah, maybe from marshmallows. Winter comes without a sound, and it comes with many. What's making sound in this picture? A snowplow, that's exactly right. The wind howls in every language, and the windows rattle. Winter is white and gray, but with the dark of night, winter is blue. Blue, blue, deep blue, and even colder. Winter comes, and then it stays, and stays, and stays. And when it's time to leave, winter shrinks away bit by bit. It slows down, getting smaller, drying up, slipping down the street and around the corner, peeking back, and then moving on out into the world, into the air, into what comes after winter? How did you know? Spring. Spring's my favorite. I like the pretty flowers. And there's the little doggy with the butterfly. The end. Okay. What do we think is underneath this blanket? What do you think? Snowman? That's a really good guess. Did you see? I lifted it just a little. It is mittens. How many mittens do we have? Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you show me 5? Good job, everybody. Now let's tell me, what colors are these? Red. Sit down, sis, so everyone can see. Green, purple, yellow, blue. Very good. Okay, so behind one of these mittens is a snowball. Which mitten do you think is the snowball? Has the snowball? Red? Okay. How did you know? You found it first thing. Okay. Let's do it again. Hold on. Okay. 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 Purple? Okay, let's see. Is it behind purple? No, not this time. Blue? Okay. Oh, no, not blue. Green? Okay. You found it! Good job. Okay, let's play it one more time. Uh-oh. You know already? I don't even know. Okay. All right, let's try again. Yellow? Okay, let's try yellow. No snowball. Purple? Okay. Let's see. Not purple. Blue, okay. Let's see. Not blue. I hear red and green. Oh. Green, okay. Is it red? It's red! You found it! Okay, good job, everybody. Oops, thank you very much. Okay. Now we've got 5 little mittens here. Can everybody show me again how many is 5? All right, leave your fingers up. 5 little mittens and not one more. 1 went away, and that left 4. Very good. I lost my paper. Just one sec. 4 little mittens, happy and free. 1 went away, and that left 3. Very good. 3 little mittens, clean and new. 1 went away, and that left 2. Very good. 2 little mittens out drying in the sun. 1 went away, and that left 1. You found it. 1 little mitten alone is no fun. It went to find its friends, and that left none. 0. That's exactly right. Good job, everybody. Okay, time for our very last story. A polar bear in the snow. I love this one. It's written by Mac Barnett, and the pictures are by Sean Harris. Okay, sit down, please. Thank you very much. Okay, here we go. There is a polar bear in the snow. Do you see it? I don't see it either. Not on that page. Still asleep, he lifts his nose to sniff the air. I can kind of see him now, can you? I see his nose for sure. And he awakens. We can see his face now. Yeah. There is a polar bear in the snow.
I see his body.
Yep. Where's he going?
The
You think? Is he going to visit the seals? That's what you thought, huh? No, he is not hungry. Is he going to hunker down in a cave? No, his fur protects him from the storm. Yeah, little Arctic foxes. They're white too. Is he going to meet a man? Hi, man. No. He was mad that we would even suggest it. You did. There is a polar bear in the snow. Where is he going? You think so? Oh, what do you see here?
To drink water.
Yeah, I see the ocean. He is going to the sea. He wants to play. Look at all those somersaults.
What if he roared again?
What did he what?
What if he roared again?
You want him to roar again? I think it's just that one page. Was it scary or was it fun? It's fun, yeah, good. It was scary too. Polar bears are a little bit scary. But we're just pretending in here. And when he's done playing, he climbs back onto the snow. Where will he go then? You think so? Who knows? We don't know. He's gone. He went somewhere else. The end. Just snow. Okay. Let's get out some scarves. Okay, friends. Everybody come get a couple scarves. Well, yeah, come get one. Okay. Here you go. Here's some.
Are you gonna throw one, buddy?
You want this? Here you go. There's two. Oh, you want a different color? Get the one you want. Do you want blue or purple? Perfect. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're going to play with them. First, we're getting them out. Let's get them out, and we're going to play. Does everybody have a scarf that wants one? Did you get a scarf? No? Did you want one?
Lachlan, you want one?
There you go. Does everybody have a scarf that wants one? There you go. Okay. Did you want one? Okay. Oh, pink. Do we have pink? I don't see them in there. Maybe purple. You got a blue one? I did find a purple, Margot.
I didn't get a scarf.
Will purple be okay? You didn't get one, sis? What color do you want? Ah, you tricked me. Okay. Everybody has one that wants one? Okay, very good. We've got our scarves. So we're going to go, first we're going to go with rain, and we're going to say there's rain on the ground, rain on the trees, rain on the roof, and then we're going to say, but not on me, and we're going to throw it up in the air, okay? And then we'll do sun, leaves, and finally snow. And that's our first song. You ready? Okay. Rain on the ground. Rain on the trees. Rain on the roof. But not on me. Okay, now there's sun. Sun on the ground. Sun on the trees. Sun on the roof, but not on me. Okay, now we're in fall, so leaves are falling. So there are leaves on the ground, leaves on the trees, leaves on the roof, but not on me. Okay.
That was Christmas.
Now we've made it to winter, and so there's snow. Snow on the ground. Snow on the trees. Snow on the roof, but not on me. Okay. Okay, fill your hands with snow. Make it round like so. It's almost time for us to go. 1, 2, 3, throw! Okay, fill your hands with snow. Make it round like so. It's almost time for us to go. 1, 2, 3, throw! Okay, one more time. Fill your hands with snow. Make it round like so. It's almost time for us to go. 1, 2, 3, throw! Good job, everybody. Okay. So now we'll talk about our craft. And so our craft has been on display the whole time. Today we're making snowflakes. So you'll see these snowflakes that Miss Susie and I have made. And they all look very different.
Can we borrow the polar bear book?
You sure can. Yes, you may. If you just, right there. Okay, so I found, there are directions for those of you like me who maybe it's been a minute since you've made snowflakes. But there are instructions on the tables in there. And I will give you one tip. The instructions say to cut straight across when you're making your edge. If you do that, you'll end up with a snowflake that's kind of square like this one. So if you make it round, if you want a rounder one, you'll just round that cut. You could also make it interesting and do some new things and have textured edges, but just play around with it. It's a lot of fun. And if you mess up, just start over again. It's a fun thing. So we're making snowflakes today. It's already in there. Okay, friends, it's time for our goodbye song, and it's just like our hello song. We slap our legs and we clap. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as fast as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as slow as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as high as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as low as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as quiet as we can. Goodbye. What's next? That's right. We are going to do the loud one next. It's the last one. So if you want to, now is the time to cover your ears. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as loud as we can. Goodbye! Very good. Thank you all for joining me today. We'll see you next time.